Hey y'all, so it's Bray with Simply Bray, and I'm here today to talk about my breast reduction surgery. In case you might have seen it on my Facebook page when I did the little story time, I'm gonna go, I guess, show y'all a little bit more, and for people who are trying to get this done. So I did go in and get my breast reduction surgery on Tuesday, which was the 9th. So I put this onesie on because I have a picture with me in this onesie like right before my surgery, and this is what my titties look like right afterwards. So I'm gonna include a before and after picture with me in the onesie, just because I don't know if I want everybody to see my new tatas. You know what I'm saying? So that little thing you see right there on my nipple part, that's something I guess because from my surgery. So I'll get into that a little bit later on. But anyway, so I did go in on Tuesday to get my surgery done. Before I got my surgery done, they did send me home with my prescriptions already. So basically on Tuesday, all I had to do was just go in, get my surgery, and come home. I didn't have to, get my prescriptions or anything like that. Like, they sent me home with my prescriptions when I did my pre-op appointment, which was perfectly fine with me. They send you home with like about 5 prescriptions. So 2 of them are gonna be like pain pills. One's an extremely strong pain pill. One's like Tylenol 500 milligrams. So that way you don't get like addicted. And then once the pain kind of starts to wear down, you can go on the 500 milligram one. They also send you home with some antibiotics. And then they sent me home with like two nerve pills for pain. So that's just what my doctor sent me home with. If your doctor sends you home with something different, then definitely do what your doctor says. Okay. So, but my doctor was great. As you know, I'm not sure if I told y'all, but I went to Dr. Plano. He's here in Plano, Texas. Had to get some tea. But he's here in Plano, Texas, so I will include his information below. He's wonderful. His staff is wonderful. I didn't have any problems. I wonder. Anyway, so anywho, so I went in on Tuesday, and what happens is they have you check in first. Of course, they're gonna check you for coronavirus first, so they check your temperature. You have to do a little questionnaire before you can even go to the hospital. You cannot bring anyone. That's the one thing I did not like, is that you couldn't bring like a family member. You can only go in there by yourself, and they test you before you come in. They don't like test you for coronavirus, but they take your temperature. They ask you the questions like if you had any flu-like symptoms, all that stuff. Then, yo, I'm so sorry. So I took a pain pill this morning because I'm still sore. So excuse the yawning and stuff like that. Anyway, so then after that, you go and meet with the front desk person. She checks you in, and then you may have to pay additional fees at the hospital that you didn't have to pay at the doctor's office, because you have to pay separate for the doctor and then the hospital. Because I went to a surgery center, it wasn't like a hospital. So I had to pay my additional fees there. Then I waited for a second, and then a nurse called me back. So that was like, they told me to be there around 10. My surgery was at 12. I was scheduled for 12. So they tell you to come in 2 hours early. When you first get back there, when the nurse calls you back, they're going to make you pee in a cup. You're going to have to do like the normal little test. They're going to put an IV in your arm. And you are going to have to, like, they don't do like blood work or anything like that. They just did that test on my pee and then did the IV. So, and that was it. And then I just sat there and I waited. So I waited for like a couple hours. And then my doctor came in and he marked me like with all those marks to show basically where he needs to cut, where my nipples gonna go, all that stuff. The good thing I did like about my doctor though was that he tried to change the subject. Like, if he saw that I was nervous, he tried to change it to anything else, talk about anything different, change the conversation to something else, so that way I could calm down. And I appreciate that, because I was there by myself. I get really nervous in hospital settings because I just For some strange reason, I keep thinking about death in the hospital bed. Like, I know somebody died in this bed. You cannot tell me that nobody died in this bed unless this is a brand new bed. You know what I'm saying? And like, it don't matter what hospital I go to, when I go, that's always my thought. Somebody died in this bed, and you cannot tell me nobody didn't die in this bed. And I do not appreciate being in no bed that somebody died in, you know? So, anywho, so my doctor, he came back there. He was really nice. He changed the subject. We talked about everything else except for the surgery. He told me how happy I was going to be after the surgery. He did say that. And then I continued to wait. My surgery was for 12. I think I went back like around 12:45, 1 o'clock. So, and I got there like 10. You can't eat anything. So I wasn't able to eat anything from like midnight the night before till after I left. So when I went back, I really don't remember anything about the hospital room, operating room. The only thing I really remember is that it was super white, like stark white, like bleach times some more bleach white. Like, I've never seen anything this white before in my life. And it was super cold. Like, I like it cold, but this was super cold. This was past comfortable cold into freezing type cold, which made sense on why they gave me all these heated blankets. They do provide you with a bunch of heated blankets. They provide you with a bunch of socks, like heated socks, the hospital warm socks that come up to your kneecap. Like, all of those. They give you all of those things because they know it's freezing back there. And then the nurse was just like, "Oh, are you ready for your cocktail?" After she said that, I don't remember nothing. I don't remember her putting it in my IV. I don't remember her shooting me up with nothing. I don't remember nothing, y'all. Like, nothing. I don't know what happened, how she did it. If she said good night, good morning, good zentight. I don't know what she said. So I just know I was knocked out. Like, we didn't count to 10, count down from 10, none of that. I was just out. When I woke up, I was shivering. I was like, I remember that my teeth were clattering. And I felt nauseous from the anesthesia, like really nauseous. And it was really hard to wake up. Like, that anesthesia like stuck on you. It was difficult, but they do make you stay back in that room for like an hour before they let you go home, because you are going to go home that same day. But I'm just like, when they first got there, or when I first started waking up, the nurse gave me like some Teddy Grahams, or like some like graham cracker type crackers to eat on, so that way, because I hadn't eaten anything and they know you're gonna be nauseous, so they give you something. You have to eat a little bit of the crackers, as much as you can. But it was a struggle because they was dry, my mouth was dry, I'm tired, I'm sore. Like, you're gonna be sore even with the anesthesia and the pain pills. It's like that first, they cut at the base. For some reason, y'all, that cut at that base, it hurts. It doesn't matter how many pain pills you take. It doesn't matter what they do. That ish hurts, okay? And like, the pain pills make it tolerable, but it's not gonna take that pain away. It's not. It's gonna hurt. So she gave me some more pain pills because she knew like it was about to start hurting once the anesthesia wore off. So in order to kind of catch it, she gave me 2 pain pills when I woke up after I ate my crackers and I drank some juice. And then she called my family for them to come and pick me up. So my family comes, and then they wheel you out in like a little wheelchair. On that ride to the house, you're gonna feel nauseous. At least I felt nauseous. You not gonna want them to hit nothing. Don't hit a speed bump, a curb, a little bump in the road. You better avoid everything, like everything, because every little bump, it hurts. Because you don't realize how much your titties move until you in a car, and you need them not to move at all. And then every bump is just like that, and you just like, oh god, oh, stop, just stop the car, just don't move no more, just don't go no place else, please, I'm begging you. But eventually we got to the house, finally, finally. Okay, so when we got to the house, all I could do that first night was go upstairs. Once I was able to see, because at the hospital I wasn't really able to see my teeth, my new ones. And I apologize, y'all. I took them pain pills this morning, so it's gonna be some yawning going on, and I'm just trying to work through the tiredness, okay? But you gonna feel like when I first got to the house, you're gonna be nauseous. I was nauseous. I tried to eat like some soup. We went to Olive Garden and got that Tusca, whatever, the one with the potatoes, kale, and stuff like that. So that was pretty good, but I ended up throwing that up, and I threw up the pain pill that I took with it. So I had to re-eat something. But after I threw up, though, it's not like a throw up and you still feel sick. It's like a throw up and you feel better. Like when you have that anesthesia, the more that you throw up and the more that you pee, because you peeing the anesthesia out, you're going to start to feel better. You're not going to feel so groggy, and it's going to kind of wear off of you, you know? So the more that I peed and threw up, I only threw up 2 times, but I started to feel better, and I was able to hold down my food. And you can eat basically whatever you want after the surgery. It's just before the surgery they put you on like a restriction on what you can eat and what you can't eat. So, and that's gonna be like up to you and your doctor. That's the only reason why I didn't go over it, because your doctor may tell you something else. I'm just speaking on what they told me, you know. So after that, I basically, before the surgery, they kind of tell you some things, and then I watched some videos on what I would need for the surgery and after the surgery. So my doctor provided me with these, and he put these on during the surgery. And these are basically what you put on. He put these on my calves during the surgery, like before the surgery and during it, so that way it could massage my calves. So you hit this little button, you see it comes on, and then it like fills with air. One of these, this one, it fills with air, and it massages your calves, so that way your blood can still circulate even though you're not really moving as much. So at nighttime, they told me to still put these on at nighttime, so that way, because I won't be like walking as much and moving as much, so that way it could still circulate the blood in my legs. So I got 2 of those, and they provided those for me at the hospital, so I didn't have to buy those. I also watched some girls who had breast reduction surgeries done, and basically all of them were talking about a lot of pillows, so that way they wouldn't turn around when they slept, and they would be a lot more comfortable. So I got this pregnancy pillow, as you can see, and y'all, this was my saving grace. I promise you. Yeah, this pillow helped me so much. I still sleep with this pillow. It helps so much for you to be comfortable, because you have to sleep on your back. And that pillow just helps a lot, because if not, I don't know how I would have been able to sleep. Like, sleeping is already going to be hard, because you're going to be sore, you're going to be a little bit uncomfortable. And so you're going to wake up, at least for me, I wake up like every couple of hours. But that pillow really helped. It really helped. Also, your doctor is going to send you home. Let me see if I can get this down. With a surgical bra. So it has the straps in the back, in the front. Like that. And like right now, because I just had my surgery, I'm on this first one. But as weeks go by, they tell you, like, next week I need to put it on the second strap, and then the next week I'm going to put it on this third one. But they provide you with the surgical bra. They do tell you, like, for your laundering purposes and stuff like that, to go ahead and get you some more surgical bras. So I got some surgical bras, but I didn't get the right kind, because mine don't have like the different levels. It's just a one zip. So I have to go back and order some more with the multiple different levels of straps and stuff. also, they sent home a little list of stuff for me to get after my surgery. So one of the things they told me to get was some sterile gauze pads, and this is some 4x4 gauze pads. For what I need these for, I do not know. Because since I've been home, I haven't used them like at all. As you can tell, I haven't even opened the box. I don't even know what they look like. So we're gonna open it up so I can show you what they look like. Okay. So they look like this. It's just some gauze. Okay. But they didn't, after the surgery, they didn't tell me to use this. They sent me home with some other pads, like longer padded padding and stuff like that. But I guess you could use these if you wanted to. I don't see why you couldn't. But I don't. So, or at least they haven't told me to start using them now. Maybe later on, like when I get my nipple grafts taken off. Because the surgery that I had, they took my nipple all the way off. Because my titties were so big. So they took my nipple all the way off. They took a lot, like 3.5 pounds out of each titty. So it was like 7 pounds all together. And then they sewed it back up and put my nipple back on. So I have like a nipple graft on there right now. That's this little thing that you see poking out. It's like something, it's like a yellow thing that they put on there for nourishment for your nipple so that way it could attach to your titty. But they put it on there. So basically it make you leave it on there for like a little while so that way it could attach and heal. They also tell you to get this. So I got this. I also have some other ointment too. And that's just because I get tattoos. So I have like A&D ointment and like Equate and stuff like that. I have all types of different ointments. So, and that's pretty much everything that I bought other than like my pain pills for it. Like everything else is pretty much like stuff that you need per like what you like. You know? Like what you like to drink, what you like to eat, you know, stuff like that. You're going to have to find some stuff to watch to entertain yourself because you're going to be doing a lot of Netflix and chilling, girl. A lot of Netflix and chilling. So that's what I was doing. Just relaxing, chilling, watching a lot of Netflix. I still had orders to do for my business. So I was promoting on my business since I had all this time. And that's pretty much all. But now that I got them, I'm so much happier. Here they go. They're so cute. They're so smiling cute. Okay. So, and I will show a picture of what I look like before with my titties and my onesie as opposed to now. So, I'm going to link Dr. Plano's information down below in case anybody in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex would like to go and visit him. He's super cool, super nice. I didn't have any problems. If you go to his office, everything, they handle like everything. So it's like the most stress-free, stressful moment that you'll ever have. Okay? So, as I say, I'll be back next time. I'm going to do some more videos because I have some videos to show like over stuff that I bought over this, you know, supporting black business type thing. So, until the next time, remember to do something today. Invest in yourself today so that way you can... I'm sorry. So, until the next time, guys, remember to do something today to invest in yourself for tomorrow. And also remember to encourage someone to be better, do something better, try something that they wouldn't normally try. So, I'm going to see you guys on the next time. Deuces.